Good morning. Jim Lurkey, owner of Safety Connections. My blurb for the week is on inspiring employees. This past week was absolutely brutal from my perspective. Different places, issue after issue after issue. And most of them were between employee to employee, leader to employee. And it's like, why are we having all these struggles? So I wanted to come out today and this week and make this the blurb. I want to talk about ways that we can motivate and demotivate. Talked about it before. Apparently, we need to keep this in front of us as leaders. Gallup research, as I prepared for this week, shows that 70% of employees consider themselves to be disengaged at work. That's crazy to me, crazy. It also shows, mind-boggling, 70% of an employee's motivation is influenced by his or her manager or supervisor. Unbelievable. Few things are as costly and disruptive as managers who kill the morale. Demotivated employees who underperform and then walk out the door at the first opportunity. The scariest thing is how prevalent this lack of motivation really is. Organizations know how important it is, but are you really doing anything about it? Are you engaging the employees? Most fail to hold supervisors, leaders accountable for their behaviors. When that don't happen, the bottom line suffers. Supervisors and foremen don't need to wait. You can start now. I've always been under the belief that we never need, sorry about that, by the way, that fell on me. Don't need to wait for anyone to tell them what to do. Just do it. Before we can start creating, motivating, engaging employees, there's some critical things that we need to stop. What follows are some of the worst behaviors that managers at least need to eradicate from the workplace. Here we go. I'm going to try to share a couple in closing. Making a lot of stupid rules. Companies need to have rules. That's a given. But they don't need to be short-sighted, lazy attempts at creating order. Whether it's overzealous attendance policies or taking employees frequent flyer miles, even a couple unnecessary rules can drive people crazy. When good employees feel like big brother's watching over them, they'll find someplace else to work. Letting accomplishments go unrecognized. It's easy to underestimate the power of the pat on the back, but why aren't we doing it? We need to do it more often than not and reward the good behaviors, not just focus on that negative behavior. Treating everyone equally. This is where I'm going to head to close today. While the tactic works for school kids, the workplace ought to function differently. Treating everyone equally shows the top performers that no matter what they do or how they perform, they're not recognized for it. You know what? I personally, in closing, believe in what's called fairness. Fair is fair. We need to work in a caring, kind, asking, and helping way with our underperformers, and we need to be focused more on praising our good performers. And that's my message for the week. With that, take care, make good choices, safety and health-wise, and we'll see you next week.